Okay, the suitcase, 5th June 1957. So, we're back with the Darkest Files, and today I know we're going to be investigating Emelia Becker, who, from what we found out last time, planted evidence in our victim's room.
Paula's not at her desk.
Ooh,
She didn't say that she wouldn't be in today. Maybe she's just on an errand.
okay.
The door is locked.
Microsoft. Amelia's not here yet.
Ah, there's new files in my inbox.
Okay.
Paula must have been in earlier. I wonder where she is.
See where the old roof construction board. Oh, okay, the conclusions now aren't concluding. Got an answer regarding the officers my brother-in-law used to work with in the Brunswick force. Leaving you his letter. I will let you know when the second arrives will arrive. When the second witness will arrive. It seems like my old contacts to the police proved to be rather helpful for our case. Here's what we received from them. Okay. Ooh, Ralph Fisher. Paula Fisher. Paula, it has been simply too long. Ah, yes. Objection. Paula. Boom. This is a very important. We need to make sure. No, I want to use it. Okay. It's been simply too long since we heard from you. Make no mistake, you'll have to tell me all about this new job of yours. As for your question, I do remember some of it, mostly the chaos. Work was pandemonium for weeks after a bombing. No sooner did the fires die than all of Brunswick decided they needed the police help. Yes, we did have a Klaus Novak and Otto Wagner working here. The first retired a few years back, but Wagner still works at the district office. From what I've heard, they were known to be quite the bullies when it came to confessions. That Kazmirek case, one of them must have beaten up the girl so bad he injured his wrist. Okay. I checked the albums and found a photo with them. One from the old boys pub a few days after the bombing. Novak's in the center and Wagner is the one on the far left, mostly cut off. Kisses, appropriate ones, Ralph. So in the picture, okay, we have Otto and Klaus. Okay. And we have, this is Otto and that's Wagner, I think. Okay, ooh, okay. Call type, theft. Male caller reported incident of theft following the bombing. Named suspect, suspect apprehended, confessed to the crime. Disturbing, theft. Female call number 44 reports an incident. Okay, ooh, loot. Okay, this is the one we have. Add to case file. New documents available. This is the evidence form you asked me to retrieve. It contains various information regarding the supposedly stolen suitcase. Okay, during the arrest of Anna Kazmirek, the senior watchmaster recovered the following objects: leather suitcase, brown, lining striped blue, condition worn, estimated worth 3 race marks. Clothing, woman's blouse, white, woman's blouse, black, scarf, red. Clothing matches description of reported stolen goods, estimated worth 2 race mark. Letters and documents, school transcript, crumpled burnt. Grocery list, estimated worth nothing. Personal items, postcard, circus, group photograph, cutlery, various. Estimated worth 1 Reichsmark. Overall estimated worth 6 Reichsmark. The items are to be held as evidence until after a court hearing, after which they can be returned to the victim or victims. Robert Kolhoff. Okay. New documents. We managed to reach out to Miss Hassel. She was actually more than eager to share her many notes with us. It was honestly rather difficult to get her to stop talking about them. Okay, so short transcript. 23:47. The Seidel girl came home drunk, woke me up. Okay. 2010. Okay, so this is when that soldier boy is taking up the phone. Why is he always here? So did Wolf call. They came for that girl. Finally, I never trusted her. It turns out she's a good-for-nothing thief, a looter. The kind officer said there is a difference. Showed me the suitcase she took. Offered him a cigarette in return, which he gladly accepted. Okay, said his colleagues they are allergic to non-smoker, constantly bugging him about the health effects. What nonsense. I hope they... Okay. And the Hooper dog is barking again. Okay, we have more. Okay, Rudolph found my mother's dresser under the bed with relief. I bet it was that girl with the curly hair. Must have brought it back, must have felt good. The Becker girl is on the phone. She sounds upset. Okay, the toilet is clogged again. It must have been that mayor kid. Okay. Hubert dog is barking again. He's back. He's friends with that unreadable woman. Sometimes I hear them through the wall. Discuss. Okay. Okay, so I think according to her, it must have been Wolf. There was indeed a Kirch man with a high rank who was in contact with our Wolfgang. I only managed to retrieve a copy of one of the outgoing letters to Wolfgang Kirchman, but it seems useful. Okay. It would be a waste of time to ask what were you thinking, as I find it exceedingly clear that you weren't in fact thinking at all. A plan of the cruel childish fantasy. Okay, this is... Okay. Conceived is what you'd qualify as a plan. Then I sincerely hope your current station remains the peak of your military career. God knows the damage and okay. What did you think would happen here? I asked her, do you really think yourself her savior, her hero? Contrary to your naive hopes, there's nothing I can do. The girl's case is out of my hands. You pick the exact worst time to pull your stunt. The exact moment we need to show strength. Don't fool yourself. In a sort or not, she'll be made an example of. There will be no clemency. The best I can do is remove you as far as possible from the Smiths before anybody asks about the witnesses, the potential for plan. Yes, the girl will die and will be because of you. No one remembers, so there's at least a lesson here. Okay. And okay. Bombs, okay. Leads. Who called the police? Okay. Okay. Ring ring.
Good, you're finally here.
Oh, Peter is calling me? Hello,
And
Peter.
it's nice to hear you too, Peters.
Yeah, sure. Listen, I think I found something. Come to my office.
What? But who do I...
Oh, okay. Just ask me
Seriously?
for his number.
All right, since I have to wait for my witness anyway.
Okay.
So,
Peters?
what is it?
Do you remember the incident I told you about last time?
The man with the hat? A guard threw it and shot him when he picked it up?
That's the one. Elisha Kalka. Now, take a look at this. Well, anything catching your attention, Cuts?
Esther, Elisa, Esther. Kalka Elisa. She's in there with her sister. Enclose the command, okay. Shootings of prisoners on the run. She's dead. Wait. Enclose the command, okay. Hans, Karl Weber, Adolf Wegner, Ernst Hoffmann, Hermann Koch.
One of the dead listed here as Kalka.
And the manner of his death?
Shot on the run.
In writing. Proof this guard, Noske, finally I have his name, that he lied in his report. But that's not even the best part. Sorry. Worst part.
Hans Noske.
What do you mean by
Yeah.
finally having Noske's name? Were you looking for it?
Remember the testimony you brought me?
The one you lost in the archives? Yes, I do.
Right. Yes, that one. Thank you for bringing that up. It didn't give a name for the guard who shot Kalka. Noske was really stingy about the prisoners knowing his name. Maybe he suspected they might get a chance to recognize him one day.
At the bottom, who signed this? Stamm?
Von Stamm, exactly. Kurt von Stamm judged the SS and police court in Breslau in the years 1939 to 1943 and as DIP member since 1933. March 33, naturally. One of the March Violets who joined up after they won the election. His signature here is supposed to confirm the veracity of this report.
Okay.
He confirmed, in the name of the German justice system, that Kalka was shot on the run.
Okay.
Except we know he wasn't.
So,
Either he's guilty of negligence, potentially criminal,
or he's complicit.
Okay. Where is he now?
where is he now? Still alive?
Alive and thriving. During the denazification after the war, the Americans rated him as unfit to be a judge again. But somehow, he managed to lower that rating and got himself a cozy position in Lübeck, looking to retire with a substantial pension within 2 years.
Okay.
It's a bit early to make assumptions about his involvement.
Of course it is, but I mean, he signed this. I refuse to believe anyone could be stupid enough to do so blindly. Oh, for... What is
for
it?
the people,
And
okay.
good morning to you, Mr. Peters. How nice to hear your voice.
What do you want, Paula?
I'm looking for Miss Katz. Have you seen her?
I'm here, Paula.
Oh, good.
No, don't mind me, please. It's just my office.
Your witness has arrived.
I'll be right there.
Miss Katz. Mr. Peters.
Just go.
Ooh, okay.
Yes?
Later.
Interview the witness. Okay, so we have Emelia. So I really thought she was going to be like have a big part. I think she did though put the suitcase. She's not completely
Mrs.
clear of her
Becker,
crimes.
thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure, Mrs. Katz. Though I'm afraid I might not be of much help.
Not much help.
Why would that be?
Well, it's that with the type of cases you deal with here? Oh, yes. We've read all about Dr. Bauer's team in the papers. With this type of cases, my family was blessed with a good life and standing before the war. We were lucky enough not to have to engage with all these most distasteful affairs.
Okay.
I have some questions regarding one Anna Kazmirek.
Oh,
I take it you knew her.
yes. That poor girl. God bless her soul. She was far from a saint, but she did not deserve this fate.
Far from
You
a saint.
have to elaborate on that one.
I'd rather not speak ill of the departed.
Okay.
It's not my place to judge, you see? But there were rumors, and I happen to know some of them for a fact. She was well known in some of the bad circles for being loose, lax with her morals.
Okay.
May the Lord forgive her.
Her arrest.
You were present at her arrest. Do I have that right?
I had the misfortune. It was just a few days after the bombs fell. Like many others, my family had lost our home. But we were lucky enough to find ourselves with a room in an emergency shelter.
Okay.
The same one Anna had been assigned to. She and that poor mother of hers.
What happened?
What happened?
If that isn't the question, you know, to this day, I still ask it myself. What happened? Well, I suppose you could say Mr. Kirchmann had enough.
Shelter?
What can you tell me about this shelter?
It was a sizable apartment, confiscated from some bankers. We were based in, I assume, the old servants' quarters, together with 2 other families. One was Anna and her mother, and the other, I can't quite recall the name. A horrible girl and hers. Either way, she was a friend of Anna's. Probably where it all went wrong, if you ask me.
What can you tell me about life in the shelter?
Oh, it was simply terrible. I don't like to think about it. Though I know just having a roof over our head was a blessing.
Okay.
Did you salvage anything from your old home?
Yes, naturally. From the house and the shop. Luckily, our cellar didn't collapse, so most of what we stored there survived.
Okay. Family
What can you tell me about your family situation before the bombing?
It was tough, but such were the times. Nobody had it easy during the war. Compared to some others, I'd say we were still lucky. My father was able to keep his business running, which brought the bread.
Okay. I didn't know. Banker
You said
family?
the apartment used to belong to some bankers?
Yes, or at least that sort. Might have been jewelers, now that I think of it. The Gellers, I believe. Or was it Roths?
Okay, so I think that could be something we possibly could look into. Who's this
When
we?
you say we, who do you mean?
My family, all 5 of us. My parents, me, and my 2 younger brothers. Somehow, we all made it out of the fire. It was nothing short of a miracle.
Tasks in
How were the
shelter?
tasks divided among the people in the shelter?
I would say fairly. My dear father made sure of that. He had experience running the family shop, so he took it on himself to establish a rotation of tasks.
Okay. That was okay, not allowed to. During the
What
bombing?
happened to you during the bombing?
I'm sorry, that's a difficult topic. I almost died that night. The bomb that hit our house, it fell right through my room. There was nothing left of my bed. I'm lucky my younger brother was scared of the dark, and I had to stay with him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today.
Tell me about Anna's family.
There isn't much to say. It was just her and her mother, Teresa. Poor woman, with a daughter like this. Can you imagine?
Is investigating the Anna's guard by gunpoint, okay? Friends
And
sometimes?
this friend's family?
The usual riffraff, except for the father. He seemed respectable enough. Fought in the First War, I believe. God only knows how he ended up with that wife and those children. Each one worse than the last.
Who was that?
Do you remember who was there on that day?
Not in our section, no. Just me and Mr. Kirchmann in the kitchen, and Anna with that horrible friend of hers.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen when I overheard Mr. Kirchmann's voice outside the room.
Okay, and that also clarifies
He
with the
was
neighbor
on
being
the
over
phone,
there.
seemingly unaware of how loudly he was speaking.
Oh, and this probably is what
What can you tell me about Mr. Kirchmann?
Emelia Becker was probably talking about.
his first
what he was
name is
saying.
Wolfgang. He was a friend. Poor thing. Got himself all tangled up with Anna. She had her ways with men. He was a good person, steadfast, brave, or so I thought. That's why I found it all so weird.
Did you hear what Mr. Kirchmann was saying?
It was hard not to. I still remember his exact words. It's Anna Kazmirek. She's the thief. He was talking to the police.
In the case file on the report. No, not in the transcripts. Suspects. Here. It was probably a bomb witness, a suspect found and apprehended. I'm going to remove this. So it must be this one. Mia Kohler reported incident of theft following the bombing. Named suspect apprehended, confessed to the crime. And we do know that she confessed to her crime. Okay. policeman.
Were you in the habit of listening in on your neighbor's phone calls?
I beg your pardon? I was most certainly not listening in. We were all living so close to each other, it was hard to not overhear anything. Besides, while Mr. Kirchmann and I were friends, I was concerned for him.
Maybe I could find more about this call. The police might have some. Yeah, okay.
I pretended not to have heard anything. After all, it was not my place to meddle in their affairs.
There. Okay.
I was even almost willing to think I might have misheard or imagined it all. But then they arrived.
The policeman, I assume?
2 officers, an older gentleman and his young colleague.
The older one, what can you remember about him?
He was on the shorter side, though much more robust than his companion. Looked around 50, give or take.
Okay.
He was very kind, warm, had this just the kindest of smiles, framed by quite the moustache.
Okay.
And I distinctly remember he had just the thickest of glasses. Wasn't sure if he could see anything at all.
And the young colleague?
Can you describe the younger officer for me?
He looked about your age, really tall, almost hit his head at the doorframe. It looked rather awkward how thin he was. Just skin and bones, let me tell you.
What did the officers want?
Isn't it obvious? They wanted to talk to Anna. Mr. Kirchmann was more than happy to show them in.
What can you tell me about Anna's friend?
A menace. There's a saying, all it takes is one bad apple. And that girl was rotten. I think her name was Heidi. Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
I stayed in the kitchen. So did Mr. Kirchmann.
How did Mr. Kirchmann react to the officers? Anything unusual?
I admit I was rather taken aback. I never thought he'd do something like this. He looked rather pleased with himself. The way she treated him. He must have been happy there were some consequences for Anna at last.
Okay.
Did you or anyone else enter Anna's room while you were waiting?
Why would anyone... Oh, I see. You think we put something there? The stolen suitcase? That we set her up?
I'm just investigating all possible leads.
Well, I didn't. And nor did Wolf. The girl had done it all to herself.
Okay.
What happened then?
After a few minutes, one of the officers came out, the older one. He was joined by that girlfriend of Anna's. It was her family's room they were in. She led him to Anna's room to look for whatever she had stolen. He didn't let her follow him in.
Okay, so far this is semi-matching up to Heidi's story. Okay.
The girl, Heidi, thankfully she didn't stay long. She was long gone by the time the officer returned. He was holding a suitcase. Mr. Kirchmann almost jumped at the sight.
Did he say anything?
He said it was the suitcase he'd seen Anna steal, and he called her a traitor. I couldn't believe my ears.
Does make sense that he would know the laws if he was part of the
So
release
Wolf
and stuff.
Kirchmann confirmed that it was Anna who stole that suitcase?
Enthusiastically, and more than that. Apparently, Anna had not just stolen, but looted it from an abandoned building.
Okay.
That was treason. It made me feel so conflicted.
And why was that?
I admit, I felt rather uncomfortable in this situation. After all, it is written, do not judge, or you too will be judged. But with Anna, Mr. Kirchmann, I apologize. It was just dreadful. Dreadful. The officer thanked Mr. Kirchmann, told him not to worry, that he was doing the right thing.
Okay.
He shook his hand, took the suitcase, and left for the stairs. I was just about to do the same, but that was when it started.
When what started?
It
the
came from the
confession.
other room, where Anna was with the officer. An argument, that's what I thought at first. Just some raised voices, right? Emotions running slightly high. But I don't know what she did. She must have done something to provoke him, right?
What happened?
Mrs. Becker, what happened in there?
I didn't see it. I swear, I didn't see any of it. I just heard it. Heard them. Her screaming. His shouting. I heard her fall to the floor and he was beating her. She didn't fall. He threw her and he kicked her and he beat her and the insults. She begged him to stop.
And what did Wolf do?
I don't know. I hid in my room as soon as it started.
Okay, the suitcase.
What do you remember about the suitcase?
I didn't give it a good look. It was none of my business after all. I think it was on the larger side.
None of your business? One moment.
Well, over here, okay. I found Emelia Becker's suitcase and stole it. Here, submit.
But, Mrs. Becker, if you look here, Anna clearly states that she stole the suitcase from you.
What? Oh, no, that's not possible. No.
So, Anna's room.
Was there a Mr. Kazmirek?
Not that I know of, but again, I wasn't too close with the Kazmireks.
How did you and Miss Kazmirek get along?
We didn't, to put it short. I did my best to keep my distance from the girl. Same with her friend, Heidi. Nothing good could ever come from associating with their type.
Okay. Wolf and Anna?
How would you describe Wolf and Anna's relationship?
They were a couple. A rather indecent affair, I must say.
How so?
Anna was, well, let's just say she had many acquaintances.
Okay. Wolf and
What was
Emily?
your relationship to Wolf?
We were friends, used to be at least. We grew distant over time. Mostly because of Anna, I suspect. I don't like to listen to rumors. But she did have a way about men. She sunk her claws in Wolf, wrapped him around her finger. I did try to warn him, but Had he listened, maybe this whole tragedy could have been avoided.
Okay, anything else in the room? I don't think so. Let's check.
Did Miss Kazmirek have any previous encounters with the police?
I wouldn't be surprised. I know her friend did. And with the sort of people she dealt with, sooner or later, it would have happened.
Okay. The older officer?
So the other officer was already gone by this point?
Yes, must have been at least halfway down the stairs.
Which would make him uninvolved in the beating.
Means the person who has searched for this group must have left with it. Okay.
How would you describe Heidi's relationship with Miss Kazmirek?
I'd rather not describe it at all. A dreadful pair they made. There were rumors, not that I normally pay them much mind, but that the two of them might even be involved with each other in a, well, more intimate way.
Okay. Okay, I think. Oh, how did you know?
How did he know about this theft?
She had confided in him, bragged even, the way he put it. I don't remember the details, but it sounded just awful. Awful!
Okay. So I think right now it might have been Mr. Wolf who called in the theft. There's like a bit of a warning shot to also help you look like a hero to Anna, and Emelia had to put the suitcase inside the bedroom. So yeah. Let's go into the lab.
I locked the door, got on my parents' bed. Tried not to hear it.
Do you know why Wolf would report her? Weren't they a couple?
Yes, I can only guess, but it must have had to do with her lifestyle. I suppose if he learned of her cheating, then maybe it was a revenge of sorts. How dreadful. Then again, if he knew of her crime, which he obviously did, then wasn't it the right thing to do?
Did you see anything else?
No, I'm sorry. I stayed in that room for a long time. It was only when my father came back that I opened the door.
Okay.
It was already evening by then, long since they left.
Thank you, Mrs. Becker.
Of course, Miss Katz. I pray you can put this dreadful story to rest.
Miss Katz, a moment if you please.
Okay.
Yes, Paula?
Two things, good and bad news.
Okay.
Three actually. Good, bad, and bad. Sorry.
The good news, please.
Christoph found a blueprint that might interest you.
Ooh, okay.
It's for the original apartment that was used as the shelter for your suspect.
Okay.
Good. That should be helpful. I'll go ask him about it.
Bad
What's the bad news?
I've been trying to get in contact with Mr. Kirchmann again. Unsuccessfully.
Okay.
That secretary of his makes me miss the Berlin Document Bureau.
So, no inviting him just yet?
Hopefully after Mrs. Kazmirek's turn. We confirmed her for next week.
Okay, good. The also
What's
bad?
this third, also bad thing?
I did some follow-up regarding our two policemen. I'm sorry to say, one of them is dead. Klaus Novak, lung cancer in 49.
So we're one witness down. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Paula.
Klaus Novak is sounding familiar. Was it Wait, okay. Mm-hmm. Is Sir Novak involved with Peter's case, I think? Okay, so invite the
I need
next
you to
witness.
invite the next witness.
Otto
Time
Wagner.
to hear from the officers. Let's invite Otto Wagner.
On it. Anything else? Miss Kat,
I need document.
I need to know more about the investigation into Anna's character from her trial.
on it.
I need to find out more about the call. Can you check if we can get any protocols from that district?
If there are any left, I'll contact them.
Okay.
Thank you, Paula.
Okay, so that's all the additional documents in the case? Nice. So what you're saying is, like, Sam can basically finish. I don't think exactly that, but okay. So let's go to Crystal. Good morning.
Heard you have something for me.
Miss Katz? Yes, your blueprint. Paula asked me to check if I could find something, and, well, we are in luck.
Okay.
Let me just, where did I put it? Sorry, I should really keep this place in a better order. Messy case, right? Poor girl. Killed just to make the state look tough after the bombing. It all just sounds so petty. Can't help wondering if it all really happened like that.
She's dead.
Well, she is dead, so that did happen.
No, of course. Sorry, that wasn't what I meant. It's just that there's so many details from what I've heard. So much he said, she said. Sometimes some accusations are just that. Accusations, not facts. You're asking yourself who did it. And the answer might just be nobody.
Ooh.
Sorry, here I go babbling again. Ah, there it is.
Oh,
And that's the whole place? The entire apartment?
Oh, no, that's just one of its sections. What used to be the stuff area. The original apartment took up the entire floor. They divided it up when it was made a shelter.
okay.
3 parts in total. This one was where your suspects were assigned to.
Thank
Great. This should be useful. Thank you.
No need for that. Always happy to help.
you. Okay.
Nobody. No, that's an idea.
So, yeah, I
I
was
should
talking.
put up his blueprint. There's no harm in giving it a look already.
I was talking to one of the developers back when we were still in the beta phase, and apparently both this case and the other case have a nobody clause. And I think that would be a fun thing to investigate in another video. I think for this one we would have to prove that Anna herself did actually steal the suitcase, but I don't know how we can prove that nobody shot Mr. Number. So who called the police on Anna? So I think... Okay, so the older man is the one that's dead. Can we... So I think Emelia Becker was outside, yeah. Future man was outside and calling the police. Even though the police are over here already. Who planted the suitcase? And I think it was Emelia. While Novak and Wagner were talking to her, who searched Anna's room and confiscated the suitcase and English. It does make sense. It was Novak who made sure he was considered a traitor. Oh, okay. I think this was Emelia Becker, and who beat Anna for a confession Becker when Novak was out. I think this does make quite sense. It might be Wolfgang who talked, but I think it would make more sense since it was her suitcase. So yeah, I think that's okay. If we call him. Hello.
Esther Katz, who am I speaking to?
Walter Hens.
okay.
Good evening. No. Sit down. I've got it.
What's this about?
Didn't expect to hear from you. How can I help?
You can't. I'm very sorry, but... Shh. It's okay, Tessie. I know. I'm sorry. It's about my wife, Teresa. She... No, calm down. Sit down, please. You need to rest.
Hello?
Mr. Hens?
I don't know how to say it, but... What? You need to rest.
Okay, so I'm guessing she can't
Tessie, I swear.
come yet.
Miss Katz, please give me one moment.
No one will ever everything
Is
okay?
everything okay over there? Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Katz.
good evening.
Good evening. Who am I speaking to?
I'm sorry, my name is Teresa Hens. I don't think we talked yet. It's a pleasure to... Oh, no, I said that already. No, I'm fine, Walter. Don't worry.
Are you
Are
alright?
you all right, Mrs. Hens? You sound agitated.
Yes. No. I'm fine. Fine. I want to thank you, Miss Katz. Thank you for all you are doing for my Anna. She would appreciate it. She really would. Yes.
Thank
That's
you.
very kind of you to say.
But I can't. I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can't help her. I just can't. I thought I don't know, I could make it right. That I could say, stupid. I can't, No, I'm fine. There's no making it right, is there? There never was.
You can help.
But you can help with your testimony. It may not be enough to make it right, but
She's gone.
Tessie,
My girl gone, Miss Katz. She's...
Tessie, enough, please. It's all right. It's going to be all right.
And the way they looked at me, Mr. Bader, and how they looked at me,
Who's Mr. Bader?
like I was trash. They know. I don't know how, but they know. It's the same all over again.
Please.
The letters, the window, No, Walter.
Tessie, Tessie.
I can't. No, stop it.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
It's your hand.
hello? Mrs. Hens, are you okay?
I'm sorry. She gets hysterical. I managed to calm her down for now.
Is she alright?
Is she all right?
No. I don't think she'll ever be.
She mentioned something about a Mr. Bader, about him looking at her.
Yes, she was feeling better last week, so I thought I'd take her for a walk. That it would do her good to get out of the house. We ran into some neighbors. I don't know how they knew of us testifying, but they did. Bastards called us traitors. Called her... I punched his teeth in, but the damage was already done.
She mentioned the window.
What did she mean about the windows?
It must have been some kids. Too much time on their hands. Not enough work. They broke the windows in my pub. Not the first time something like that happened, but Tessie doesn't think it was hooligans.
Letters?
She mentioned letters. Did you receive any threats?
Enough to keep the oven going through winter. I kept her from seeing most of them, but that first batch, 5 of them arrived when I was out. She read them all.
And about the testimony?
So, I'm sorry, but I have to ask.
The testimony.
Please take your time. There's no need to...
I'm sorry. She's adamant. Scared. And she's been feeling worse ever since it started. Since those damn threat letters. They were too descriptive for Tessie.
Mr. Hens, it's important we get her testimony. Anything she can tell us about what happened after the bombing, about the suitcase.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Walter!
I'll talk to her.
Walter, no!
She's strong. Stronger than...
It won't bring her back, Walter!
Damn it. I should tell Mr. Bauer about this. Who do I...
What's this about? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Miss Kat. I wanted to reach out once more and offer my apologies if I should have been untoward or less than helpful at the end of our meeting. I don't mean to question, however it may have appeared, the validity of you and your esteemed colleagues' work in any way. On the contrary, I wholeheartedly agree with Dr. Bauer. We have a duty as a people to right the wrongs of the past, to truly put them behind us. This is in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. I choose to write to you. I want to provide some more context about poor Anna. She's a very difficult lot in life. Parents who abandoned her, our city lost in a fire. She was forced to do unspeakable things in life, things for which I may have judged her harshly back then, but which I now see were perhaps necessities of a life lived in misery. From my heart I thank you for the noble attempt to bring justice for Anna. Emelia Becker. Okay, so let's go talk to Mr. Bauer and inform him that our number one...
Miss Katz!
Thank you.
witness is probably backing out.
Miss Katz, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see you today.
I'm afraid there's a problem.
Oh?
Miss Hens.
I've just been on the phone with Mr. Hens and his wife, late Miss Kazmirek's mother.
Theresa Hens, I remember. I take it there's an issue with her upcoming testimony?
She doesn't want to testify.
I see. Did Mr. Hens happen to give their reasoning for this unfortunate change of heart?
Received threats.
They've received threats. Multiple.
Ah, yes.
From what they said, it did sound bad. They mentioned both letters and an hopefully just random hooligan incident.
It still baffles me how fast they find out about our witnesses.
And there's more, I'm afraid.
Naturally.
Mr. Novak is
Mr.
dead.
Novak, one of the two officers who arrested and tortured Miss Kazmirek, is dead, leaving me with one less suspect and
without now two witnesses, of course.
Mr. Kirchmann, Miss Kazmirek's boyfriend at the time of the arrest, is proving quite elusive. From what's Paula been told, he appears to be involved with the rearmament effort. He claims to be too preoccupied with his current responsibilities to visit Frankfurt in the foreseeable future.
His own words, I assume. Very well. Then, unfortunate as this situation is, it's not an uncommon one. We lose witnesses. That's true for all cases, but for ours especially. There isn't much to be done about it. But there might be a way to compensate for the testimony you are now missing.
How would that work?
In the situation you find yourself to be, it might occur that you do uncover the truth, but will be missing proof. In which case, and only in which case, we should be able to acquire a warrant for one of the suspects' houses.
Ooh.
We would have it searched and see if they happen to have anything that might help prove their or somebody else's guilt. We would only be able to do it once in this case. You need to think carefully which of the suspects you believe might have the piece of evidence you require.
I understand. One warrant, one suspect.
Seeing this day has been rather eventful, I'd suggest you take the rest of the evening off. I'll tell Paula to subpoena our problematic friend in the military.
There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Okay, and we...
Miss Cat.
Thank you, Paula.
So... we have a missing person, and I think we'll probably end up having to do a search on the boyfriend, maybe. So, let's see.